Wow.
Hi. Trying to figure out how this goes here. You hearing me?
Yeah, man, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, Miss Wonderful. Yeah. Actually, you have an investment guy in Canada. His name is Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, big investment guru, man. Shark Tank fame, the equities fee. Yeah, so you're Mrs. Wonderful tonight. I'm going to double you that.
All
because
right.
I saw something on your page, right? That said, why is the US market down?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to hold that. I want you to hold that because I'm going to say.
All right, sure.
I'm going to say why the Jamaican market is up and how inflation, exchange rate, different cross currency, how all of that going to help our followers on this show. But let me introduce it the right way, Keisha. Because we have to do it Money Matters way, right?
Yes. So you want me to go or you're gonna do it?
No, man, I'm introducing it the right way first. We have to touch on a song first.
Yeah, sure.
So we have pre-some investing. So that is peace type. We have pre-some investing. All right. So Keisha, you were here actually 10 months ago on Money Matters. A lot has changed.
Okay, yeah.
So welcome back again, co-host.
Thank you for having me on.
For those persons who don't know Keisha, give them a quick minute of Keisha now. Go follow our page now too, Just about to wait till it done.
Yeah, Profit Jumpstarter is my page. My name is Keisha Bailey. I am an investment educator, so I teach persons how to invest in the stock market globally. So Jamaica, US, Canada, Europe, everywhere. I teach how to build a portfolio. How exactly do you do it the right way for you so that you can achieve your goals and build wealth and be financially free and do all of these things. So I run Profit Jumpstarter. We like to educate persons around making money in these market times and how you do that by investing. And that's why I'm here. So I'm here with Delroy tonight. Thanks for having me on to talk the things about income streams, investments, and inflation, the 3 I's, as you call it.
All right, so guess what? That's why I am under the money tree, which is the M. So I am under the money tree.
Yeah, I see it. Yes.
Yeah, man. When I come under this money tree, serious business when I come under this money tree. Right? So here what now, Keisha? On your page today, you did a posting why some markets are going down, especially when the US market is definitely going down. It has something to do with the inflation at the same time.
Yes.
So just back them up a little, why it makes sense to put money in the right place and how you protect it against the inflation. Because you're teaching them and them getting it tonight for free. Them have to go check your other classes that you have and the 2-day seminar that you have coming up.
We'll talk about that as well, yes.
All right. So in a half hour, we have everything to talk about. Go ahead.
Yes. All right, so what's been happening in the global economy is that we're coming out of COVID. Now, everybody's very excited that, outside a key, there things are going, but this is a very different time because what happened is that we're having record high inflation. And last year, 2021, we were seeing signs of inflation coming up, but all of the regulators, the leaders of the central bank essentially were saying, well, it's not going to be persistent. No worry yourself. That's what they basically were saying. This year, no. What's been happening is that we have been inflation. It is persistent and it is high. The thing is, however, is that a lot of people not really feeling it fully yet because they focused on outside the key, never go out because I was locked up for so long. No matter, notwithstanding that though, inflation is still there. And because of this inflation, now we have central banks, the Bank of Jamaica, Bank of Canada, the Federal Reserve in the US, they have started to increase interest rates. Even in the Eurozone as well, they have started to increase interest rates because when you increase interest rates, this is one of the main ways that you can try and keep down inflation. Because what you're trying to do, as a central bank, if I put on my central banker hat, is to say, well, if I increase interest rates, people are going to be incentivized to put their money in the bank and not spend it. And because there's going to be less spending, that means less demand. So prices are going to slow down in terms of how fast they're going. That's the thinking. The reality, though, the theory.
Because it now works out. So me, I go about
it now works out now because the central banks are increasing interest rate, but everybody is still go home, I forgot beer, things are happening, go out and enjoy life. So people are still spending, and because of that, the central bank has to keep increasing interest rates.
And they are doing it.
They are. So then now the other side of the story is that because of these increases in interest rates, you have a set of investors that are panicking and saying, boy, you know, the increase here in interest rates can't be sustainable. I'm going to pull my money out of the stock market and put it under my mattress. And because of that, market's falling. People are selling because they're panicking. And you're hearing this R word everywhere, recession. We don't really know. So all of that is happening in the mix. It is happening, and it is a real threat.
I'm going to give them the stats on it because I check it. So the Dow is down roughly approximately 10%. NASDAQ down, call it 21%. And S&P down 30% today, as of today, right? Well, the thing is, all right, so it's very hard this year to make money. It's not no easy market kind of thing. It is very hard because you have a lot of volatility. You have a lot of up, down in prices. So those who are buy and hold, you're feeling it more this year. And people will say, but what I must do because I'm a buy and hold. I guess we'll talk about that. But buy and hold is feeling it more. The buy and hold people, they're feeling it because they're seeing the prices in the portfolio falling. They see the portfolio, they see red, and you know the panic setting in. And a lot of these buy and hold persons have started. They say, well, selling or sell and run. That's what they've been doing. But I am happy that you touch on the volatility of the US, that side of the market, because in the converse, right, on the Jamaica side, the Jamaica market, the main index is up 1% year to date, but the junior market is up a whopping 30% year to date.
Yeah, so junior market it's a gone.
It's a gone.
Yeah.
It's a gone, and what, as a matter of fact, today first reach it a high. It's higher than high. First reach is still on a high. And everybody know I'm in love with first reach. So let me say it loud and clear. Right? So we can't miss with that one. First reach was $35 and change. Just think about is it really question, Keisha, your thoughts on first reach?
Arvil loves slipping the little questions every now and again, you know.
But you know, and then we are here because of them, you know. So but you know. Deal with it now.
So my thoughts, we have to jump in the investing disclaimer. I'm not your financial advisor, Orville. I am my own. I am not yours. You can't afford to pay me to be a financial advisor, and I'm not regulated as a financial advisor. So my thoughts on Fosrich are that it is a very good play on the real sector. It's a good trade on construction and the development, because all these constructions need electricals, right? Now, yes, it being a good solid company is one thing, it being a quality company is one thing, but what price they must buy it for? Because what people have a disconnect is, oh, I like this stuff, they just buy it, not taking into account what price is it trading for. Is the price attractive? That's what Arvin really want to know. They want me to say, hey, go on buy it. No. But the attractiveness of the price depends on several factors. And ultimately, it's a personal decision, right? Me personally, where I see Fosrich now, I don't buy things at an all-time high. I always tell my clients and my students, we don't run down man, we don't run down woman, we don't run down boss, we don't run down anything. We don't chase prices. So if the price has run off, we leave it alone. We are snipers. We look for good entry.
anything run up too fast, it
Make
always
it
have to
run
find
one.
it have to
Yeah,
find
make it
peace.
run one.
Because
Yeah.
it's erratic when it's running, but it have to find peace. And there is nothing
Yes.
like have to find peace.
Yeah, so
That's all I
Orville
can say.
saying he's up 254%. Nice for you. So I wouldn't be buying more personally. I see you roll up and say, all right, nice. Congrats, Orville, on that trade. But would I be buying? No, no, not for me personally. But again, I'm not your financial advisor.
Well, we can tell them what we have done because there's a time when you have to just take profit and watch. That's just the reality.
Yes, right. Yes.
There is a time. There is a time when you have to measure, and that is why they can consult their licensed financial advisor. So what do I
Yes.
do? Because
Yes.
I know we like to see dividends and we like to see capital appreciation, but there is nothing like when it is on the table. What do you do when it's on the table? I think Fossil is going to have a blowout quarter.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do well. They are gonna do well. I don't know about a stock split. I mean, it's a little early for that in terms of the price movement.
It's not voted on. It's not voted on as yet. It's not put to the board yet. So that's how that's how we are.
Yeah.
The pronouncement has been made, but I mean, it hasn't been voted on. No decision is taken until you got a boardroom, you know. And when you go in there and vote, it might go the other way. So
Exactly.
it is not. We do not suggest speculative play. We suggest you do your due diligence and do analysis and use the best practices to do what you're doing, but not to. There's a place for speculation, but not on money matters nor profit Jumpstart.
No, we do not. No. I always say I don't invest on hopes and dreams. You end up very broke if you do that. You need to follow a blueprint, follow a specific process if you want to be a successful investor. A lot of that involves you doing analysis and research. If you can't do that yourself, you pay somebody like me to teach you, or you consult your advisor. They say, look here, it's not for me. You consult your advisor. I said, Barita in the house, Therese is here saying, reach out to your advisor. Yes, for sure. Definitely you want to be able to do that because they are licensed. They can advise you on what is right for you. So yes.
As a matter of fact, VM was here 2 weeks ago. And they tell you what is what. They are licensed to speak. So VM was here. And VM told us.
But it's ultimately a personal discussion. So yeah, I'm sure Orville, if Orville wants it, he would need to contact Barita and say, oh, what is right for me? What should I do? Here's my full situation. And then have that discussion.
How can I buy stock in Jamaica from here in the USA? That one is directly for you, Keisha. I will not even.
Several ways. It is, do I want to, if you're buying the stocks, do you want the exposure? That is ultimately what you want. You want the exposure. If it's the exposure you're looking for, there are multiple ways you can get it. You can buy a US dollar unit trust, a US dollar mutual fund. If you say, boy, I can't bother do this myself, I'm going to let a professional fund manager do it for me. You can buy a US dollar unit trust for that. If you say, well, you know, I am willing to do this for myself, then you can open up your own trading account and do the trades yourself. So 2 ways. Do I want it done for me? You go the unit trust route, and there are a lot of unit trusts in Jamaica that give you US dollar exposure. If I want to do it myself, you need to open your own trading account with like an interactive brokers, for example. And then you do the trades yourself.
As a matter of fact, let me add another plug to that. On the Jamaican exchange, you have the JTrader Pro that you now still have to go through a broker. In Jamaica, you have to get through a broker. After you get the account from the broker, then now you get the JTrader Pro where you trade for yourself. All right.
Yeah. I know, Arvin. I know. I know.
As a matter of fact, Keisha, I'm going to give you a second one because we want them to be independent as well. So producer, roll in this one. All right, so guess what? Guess what?
Independent.
We want them to be independent, and that's the reason. Because there is nothing like when you learn to invest, you have your income. Because after you make it enough, you need to do something with it too. So they really need to put it down, invest it in a house, whatever else them need to do. But we want to make sure that there is some level of independence after you are taught how to do these things. What do you think about SOS? Well, I'm going to say no. I can't. Keisha, you want to take it?
No, I mean, so my take on it is stocks come back to a particular purpose because money is a tool and you use the stocks as a tool to carry it to your goals. I can't really say I can tell you what I think about it for me, but I mean, ultimately come back to what are you using SOS for? I like growth investments, right? SOS, for me, I can get better growth stocks, so I will focus there. You may like something else. You may not necessarily be high or ultra high growth. So you would be okay with a SOS. I personally look for companies that have very aggressive revenue growth and profit growth. That is my philosophy. That is my strategy. That is the way I teach it. You may say, well, you know, Keisha, I'm really not a big money thing like that. I'm okay with medium growth, or I want more passive income. That is also fine. And so you could use a SOS on the more medium growth kind of perspective. Are they high growth? No. But medium, yes.
So Keisha focusing is to make sure that you're going to jumpstart your thing. Now, you see when you check Money Matters thing, Money Matters have a portfolio that in not keep private. It depends on page, it is shared. If you notice, there has not been a change in the portfolio when Money Matters just came to IG, because I bought stocks in my portfolio that are solid and some fundamentals. So when you look now and you see a Supreme Ventures, 1 billion profit, 1 billion profit in 3 months. I don't have to do anything to that one more than just to sit back with it. As a disclaimer, I run one of the subsidiary of Supreme, but I have it long before we became part of the group. So let me make it clear. Everybody know that, right? Long before we became part of the group, because we are part of the group a year now, and I'm dealing with Supreme as part of my portfolio for the last 10 years plus, right?
Yeah.
So it's no secret. So when we do these things, it is not by mistake. We call out Fast Rich, we call out Main Events, we call out Kingston Wharf, we call out Proven. You name them, we call them out, and they are there. They are there. So it's no secret. So Keisha, want to make sure that you know how to jumpstart that income that you have, how you make sure that you skirt around inflation, because inflation is real, it is here. Oil war are going, Ukraine thing are going, but at the same time, we are some way off it, and we can do just like what you see happening on the Jamaica Stock Market. Volatility on the US side, it is not so right now on the Jamaican market. So there's a lot of gains, but as we said, you have to check your license and buy.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to wait till you see JMMB.
Yeah.
We call out JMMB, no Arvin. We call it out. We call it out. As a matter of fact, it passed, we will call it out to reach. I say no more. So Keisha, the income. The income is that you have a proven way how you can help them to boost that sort of income. They can come to the private class, they can get some of it. But tell us
I teach you what to do, right? I am an educator around investing. So this month I'm gonna be hosting a money boot camp. It's a 2-day boot camp over the weekend, May 28th and 29th. Over those 2 days, I am going to be teaching you how do you get started with investing. Specifically, what I will teach you, what is investing, how exactly I understand what does that mean, what is a growth stock versus dividend stock. We're also going to be walking through how do you open your account. So we're working on that, and we're trying to bring in one of the investment houses to help people open accounts, because for me, I'm very big on the fact that knowledge is nothing without execution. So as much as I can teach you and pour into you, if you can't implement what I'm saying, it is of no value to you. So we're working to make sure we bring in one of the investment houses to help persons open their accounts as well, because everybody should walk away with an investment account so that they can go and implement what I will be teaching them. I'm teaching you all of the strategies. I'm teaching you what's the growth stock, what's the dividend stock, what strategies will work in this type of economy that we're seeing right now. We're also going to look at recession type investing. If we do happen to go into a recession, how do you switch your strategy so that you are better off? So I'll be teaching all of those things, but we have to also open the account. So we're going to be bringing in one of the investment houses to do.
I want to address RAF, right? RAF underscore T.
I think the market has reached a stage where investors get impatient with blue chip stocks such as Panda. Okay.
There's that thing about blue chip, and just for persons who don't understand, blue chip stocks are those stocks that anchor your portfolio. They won't carry your portfolio running up, not running down. Your portfolio not really going to go north, and they're not really going to go south. But what you normally get from them is dividends.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for high growth stocks, blue chip stocks don't give you that.
Yeah, blue chip companies are mature companies. You're born and see them, you will die and leave them. So you're not getting a whole heap of bag of growth. Growth companies are now in a different stage, right? It's earlier stage companies. Blue chip, when you think of NCB, a Panjam, they've been around. Your Scotia, your Barnes, Scotia, you know, they have Nova Scotia here safe with us. It's here. So it's a very mature company. You're not going to see any wow record years and years and years of growth. But you have younger financial companies that are in that growth phase. So for me, my strategy of growth, I go for those companies and not necessarily so much a blue chip.
And to top it off, the reality about it is that precisely to what was said, just look at it. You have junior market companies, share price, that are fly past those stable blue chip companies. It's just the reality. Because they are not aggressive, they are not bullish, they are just blue chip. So understand that. But you don't really lose off a blue chip because they are there for a purpose. They anchor your portfolio, trust me. So in any portfolio, you know, you need to have some erratic stock. We have to go poof. But at the same time, you need some stable ones. Because that's why I name a portfolio where you have a balance.
Right. Yes.
Listen good. Hold on a little bit. We have got too fast. In my opinion, investment education is thanks profit Jumpstarter. All right, cool. Terry's K. We like that. We like that. We like that.
Yes, Terry's. You need to link up with Terry's because we need investment houses to come and help people open their accounts online because we want to be able to implement. Right. This is how we're gonna see the transformation for people. So definitely, sure.
We're going to take one more from Arvil because Arvil is not the only person. Yes, so we're going to take one more. Arvil say you never answer proven. Remember,
yeah, I like proven around several things. I like their strategy. Based on how they run their operations, there's built-in ability to collect profits on all the subsidiaries and associated companies they have, and their strategies that they own and invest in the fast growers, right? And then they now reap the benefit of that. So I like to think of proven as, you know, a nice catch-all for the growth companies. It's it's a very efficient way of getting exposure to a whole heap of different companies without having to buy them yourself. So I like it for that.
Very diversified. All right, so remember, look at Money Matters page, you see prove not the right hand top, and it's there for a reason, RB. So let me say something. Just well, SOS is stationery and office supplies, and pretty much. So she did answer. Everyone, welcome to Money Matters Monday. Hook up Keisha page. Price stagnation.
Jumpstarter. We provide investment education if you're looking to build wealth, if you want to be financially free, if you want to understand what to do. That is what we're here for, education, so that you can go and implement on that. Education, so you can implement it, better your life, better your financial situation. You will need to go now to one of the investment houses and implement what I teach you. But you're going to understand what you're doing. You're going to understand how to talk to your advisor. You're going to understand what to ask. So it's a more efficient discussion with the advisor. And you know exactly what you need to be doing with your money because you come with something ready to discuss.
Truly, Trishana, welcome. We welcome all of you guys. Remember, Money Matters kick 8:30 Jamaica time, close 9 sharp. So some of you running late, you have to catch the replay.
Oh, sharp. Let me talk some more about the Money Bootcamp, May 28th and 29th, because it seems like we have a lot of persons who want to learn coming at the bootcamp. Go to profitjumpstarter.com/money-bootcamp. Register for that. It's $149. Register for the Money Bootcamp. Come in and educate yourself to make sure.
Repeat the address, repeat everything.
ProfitJumpstarter.com/money-bootcamp. Educate yourself. Knowledge is nothing without implementation. If you want your life to be better, you can't be walking around and just hope for the best. We don't work on hopes and dreams. It don't work. It don't work. You have to educate yourself. Open up a book around investing. Get someone like me who is an expert to show you the ropes. If you're trying to do it by yourself, most times you're going to lose.
Educate yourself matters. Money matters. Yes. Educate yourself matters.
Right.
All right.
So everybody's saying, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on this? I can teach you how I think so you can have the thoughts too. All right. That's what we want.
Saint Tweety for life. Yes.
She asked about KP Read.
All right. You see the management of Kingston properties, them solid. And one of the first things you learn about investment, right, is that you need to look for solid management. And you see, after you look for solid management, then you can start going through numbers. Always remember that. Because you can have the best numbers, and if you don't have the management, you're not going to reach nowhere. So management matters. Management matters. And Keisha, your part in takeaways, because guess what? We're on road, maybe. Your parting words, we are very happy to have you. So just give me the takeaways.
Takeaway is that inflation will eat away at your wealth. Now more than ever, you need to make sure you have additional income streams. One of the key ways that you can create this income stream is through investing. And so you need education around investing. Come inside the Money Bootcamp. ProfitJumpstarter.com/money-bootcamp if you are serious about educating yourself so that you can transform your life and have wealth. I am here to teach you. I will pour in all of my 18+ years of knowledge into you over this weekend to make sure that you know exactly how to get started in investing. Nobody now can tell you nothing because they're going to know the thing, and then we're going to have one of the financial institutions with us helping you to implement whatever I'm teaching you.
Prudent.
You have to be prudent. Yes. It's a no-brainer. You have to come. If you want education, here's the education.
You will jumpstart their life and transforming their life to build wealth. Money Matters have to take it out. It's the show. It's 30 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you, Keisha. Enjoy. I will be there next week. Enjoy yourself. You know it go. All right. Thank you all guys for coming.
Yes.
See you.
All right. Cool.
That is it. Money Matters. Taking you out. All right.
Oh.